Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io. Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined.
Well, hello everybody, good morning. Wednesday, November 12th here today. See, I'm on the wrong, there we go, that's better. Yeah, here we go. What's up everybody on X there? We got 6 people on X. We got a couple in YouTube. Good morning, good morning. Looks like we got a whole bunch of Feds speaking today. Feds Williams, Feds Paulson, Feds Wallers. Everybody's talking today. Feds Bostic, Feds Miram. This is all 7 or 10 p.m. East, 10:20 East, 10:45 East. 12:15 East Coast, 12:30 East Coast. And then we have a White House briefing with Leavitt. So lots of stuff going on today. No, I don't see any red folders news, so nothing that crazy coming out, but yeah, should be interesting. Should be an interesting day.
Music licensing reimagined.
Let's get over on the ES here. So we've been pretty bullish overnight, making higher highs, lower highs, sorry, or higher lows. Been making higher highs and higher lows. Found some support at the previous day high, and also that's midnight open there. So don't know that we can really trade the midnight open. Actually, that was 4 a.m. So seems like we're okay still for that. I was on a 30-minute time frame, so it looked a little different for me. But here we go.
Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io.
Got my new jazzy song here playing. That, there you go, that's better.
Music licensing reimagined.
All right, I don't know what's going on with StreamYard has this new thing where you can put out your like a vertical stream for cell phones or for iPads or whatever. And two times in a row now, I'm not sure exactly what's going on with it, but I've attempted to use it. And it's not like sending out the live video, so I don't know what the heck's going on with that. So I'm not gonna bother with that next time. But yeah, kind of weird. Let's turn down this music a bit here. That's a little better.
Music licensing reimagined.
So we got the opening bell here, guys. Gonna put my view ops up here. We do have a nice bullish fair value gap down at 68.60 area. So see if we're going to get a bit of a pullback down there. I'll be definitely looking for longs.
Music licensing reimagined.
Pretty bearish out of the gates here, guys.
Artlist.io.
Well, it looks like Midnight Open got touched already, so I'm not going to be trading that trade.
Music licensing reimagined.
The Dow's pretty bullish here.
Artlist.io.
Let's get our colors correct here. All right, we're looking like we're set up now. I guess what we're looking for is potential 68.76. We could look at taking along. That's or at least the sweep of Asia session there.
Artlist.io.
London's gone already. Hey Keith, good morning. How you doing, sir?
Music licensing reimagined.
Finding a little bit of support. Sort of, we got this little double bottom here on ES, which we bounced from directly 68.82, which is there is a little fair value gap there. Previous day high, midnight open, all in that area. Oh, excuse me.
Artlist.io.
Where's my TradeZella chart, guys? What happened to it? Hey Zar, good morning.
Music
How you doing?
licensing reimagined. Artlist.io.
Good. No trading today? Oh, you're taking the day off there, Keith?
Music licensing reimagined.
Boo.
Oh, hey, good morning, sir.
What's going on?
Another day, another dollar.
Mm.
How about
Oh,
you?
you saw
How you
my
doing?
doing all right. Don't know if you saw my message in the Discord, but
I did.
all morning we've got Fed speakers.
We got Fed after Fed after Fed speaking.
Mm-hmm. So more U.S. government bullshit, and
Yeah.
then tentative whatevers. I don't
Music
freaking know.
licensing reimagined.
So watch your candles.
So we found some pretty nice support on that pullback there, out of the gate.
Yeah.
Eh? Pretty big
Yep.
sell-off. We had some like equal lows there at 68.82, and that's exactly where we went to with this price. We do have a bullish 15-minute fair value gap, sort of 68.85, and that held. So, but I am interested in if we start getting more of a deeper pullback. 68.80 also has another fair value gap way down there. So that's kind of sort of like around the 50% retracement for this big bullish move that we've been in for a few days here. So if we start getting a substantial pullback, we can definitely look for that. And it's also lining up with our previous day's New York VWAP. A couple key areas there that I'm looking at. Getting a bit of a divergence currently on price too with NQ and ES. So YM's just going higher, and then we got, you know, ES pulled back pretty hard and then bounced, but like look at NQ is still looking pretty heavy, right?
I haven't even pulled up NQ this morning.
Yeah, so NQ's looking more bearish currently. So we have another little gap there for that could be good support, which is the value area high on NQ, and that's the 25,638. So yeah, NQ filled the overnight gap. Yes, it did. We just swept the Asia lows on NQ.
So it's going to be a fun day today, isn't it?
Yeah. So we got pretty conflicting conflicting situations here. Still working out that lung butter, hey?
Trying to.
That sucks. I can't believe ES is bouncing like this when NQ's like such a bearish.
Yeah, and oof, this is not. This may not be a very fun day to trade. I'm gonna switch everything over to micros.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking too. It's like be on micros today. Yeah, and Dow's ripped up 300 points already this morning. It's up 300 points since the opening bell.
All right. Well, you know, good for the Dow.
That's just, you know, a lot of people say there's not a whole lot of correlation between the indices, but when you look at the Dow being up 300 points, ES is basically back to its entry now, and NQ is way lower. So there is clearly a correlation between YM and ES, right?
Yeah, there is.
So it's just interesting to see, especially on a day like today, right? Where YM's pulling up the ES and Tech's obviously down without even looking. We don't have to look.
No, Tech is down.
How do you like this little jazzy tune I got?
Can barely hear it. That's how I like it. So I can barely hear it, and that's how I like it.
Nice. It's like a jazzy lo-fi song. Lo-fi or lo-fi song.
Lo-fi. Yeah, all right. Just put some Kenny G on. It'll make everybody happy.
Oh, there we go. And taking a look at the book here real quick, we have orders up at 6,900 and 6,910, and then below we have 6,880.
Music licensing reimagined.
What time do we got here? Got about 5 minutes until the range is set. Yeah, that YM candle is just like Huge green candle, hasn't even barely pulled back. Zach Boyajian's short on YM.
Of course.
And Zach Arbucci's
pulling back.
I can't believe NQ. Look how heavy that is.
Well, look at ES right now.
Yeah, it's starting to fall too. They definitely want those equal lows from that pre-market there.
See if it breaks through that 68.82.
Yeah, exactly. That'll be a telltale sign. And NQ's pulling up on its value area high, which is where I have a 15-minute fair value gap. Pretty key level, in my opinion.
And from yesterday, yesterday's close too, we got a pretty decent sized gap up. Oh wait, hold on. Yeah, we had a small gap up on ES for yesterday's close to open today. A 10-point opening range. This is it's going to be boring again today.
Mm-hmm. Time is that candle? 10:15.
Just got a news alert. Dow hit a new high.
Yeah. Yes, this is where we got. So we actually have a 1 hour bullish fair value gap exactly where NQ is bouncing right now. It touched exactly on the top of it. So it'll be a telltale sign here. If we can get a nice little bounce, then we'll, this could turn into a support level.
You looking at that level at 636?
Yeah, exactly. Where all those lows were. All those little wicks at, yesterday's session.
Also a little bit further down than that, like 620. 6.9, 620.
Yeah, it's from
yeah, this is
from 32 to 43. 632 to 643 on NQ.
I'm not seeing anything I want to get into though.
Yeah, we're pretty heavy still. I want to, although we are bouncing pretty nice off of that little entry area, potential long entry. Look at that, 40 to 57 already. I'm just gonna grab a coffee. 1 sec.
Good.
Just still, there would be quite a bit of you'd have to have a pretty large stop if you're going to take an entry on this NQ here.
For a long.
Yeah. Just
I'm
because
glad I just went short.
Okay, nice. There you go. Look at that pop.
Woo.
Whoa. That was a nice trade. Morning. Morning there, Dad. Morning, Daniel. Morning, Luke. Wow, guys, look at that.
Music licensing reimagined.
Switched everything over to micros today, so I only got 3 micros in on this.
Well, still, it's looking pretty beautiful. I mean, it's down
Yeah,
36 points.
Not mad about it. Move my stop loss up into a take profit.
Very nice.
All right, so no matter what, I've made about $100.
Nice. Daniel, good job, bud. Daniel took two shorts and hit max profit already.
Nice. Good job.
Why I'm still just up there doing its thing. Exactly opposite of the other two.
Just hanging out,
Yeah.
doing what it needs to.
It's like, oh, we're going long. We're going long
All
today.
right. I just added another 3.
Nice. Lafta said, I'm green today with YM while NQ traders became green on the sell. Okay, nice. Lafta went long on YM, I guess. Look at that pullback. Holy smokes, man. Still ripping lower.
Gonna start trailing my stop a little bit tighter.
Yeah, now that you're...
Actually, I'm moving my stop to the open of this candle. Previous candle. Sorry.
What are you looking at? The 2? 5? 2?
Oh, the 1.
Oh, the 1 minute candle.
Yeah, for some reason this wasn't attaching to my trader's post, so I have to trade this one off of Project X.
Okay.
You know how much I love that.
Yeah.
All right, adding another 3 to this.
This short looks good. Daniel says he thinks it goes lower. So.
Yeah, I just added another 3 onto it, so I got 9 micros in here total.
Nice. I feel like I missed the bus on this one.
I mean, this could still pull back on me and take away half of what I've got already in here. We shall see.
Joe Rogan says there's a trend that could trigger a civil war. Huh. Oh, there's a daily FVG on there. Let me go over to the daily on my oh, I see. Holy smokes, way down there, hey? So still got room potentially down to like 475 for the daily fair value gap.
475.
Yeah.
Hey.
So I guess I'm looking for a pullback here and then an entry. We're creating fair value gaps on the way down here also.
And I'm out. Got stopped.
Nice trade.
$9.50 in the morning. Made a couple $100. I'm happy.
Beautiful, beautiful trade. W. Nick, says Daniel.
Thank you, Daniel. feeling like I could have managed that one a little bit better, but all in all, I'm pretty happy with it.
Yeah. Like you could have stopped yourself out further
Yeah.
down, or
Yeah, now that I opened it up and I'm looking back on it.
yeah. You like could have been a little more aggressive with the stop.
Yep. And that 1 minute. Oh shit. Project X does have a 2 minute. All right.
Artlist.io.
I just took a short there also.
Not a bad place for it.
Gonna be
Just get it at 583.
kind of hoping that we're gonna push back down to those lows.
Music licensing reimagined.
Hopefully we don't pop here. Starting to look bullish.
Artlist.io.
I need to cut this pretty quick here. Bouncing against me here a bit.
Music licensing reimagined.
Yeah, that's looking pretty rough on this entry.
Artlist.io.
Yeah, damn.
I think
Hope this Oops, here.
I do have a feeling this is going to drop back down, but it was just not the best entry for you.
No. Little too much
So everything is lining up for shorts on NQ.
Artlist.io.
if we get much more of a bounce, I might hit my daily max loss here. Let's go lower, boys. Here we go. Come on. Come on, let's go. Keep going. Back to break even.
Music
I'm
licensing.
gonna be a little aggressive on my stop here if we can get into a little bit of profit. There we go. There we go. Don't want to take myself out too early here. 250. Okay, bring my stop down there a bit. I'm gonna open up my TP a little bit here. There we go. We're out 207. Woo!
Nice.
That was a little scary. I was down like 325 at one point there.
Ooh.
Artlist.io.
Yeah. Because I got to nine contracts. Could have been patient there. Look at that.
Oh,
I'm
yeah,
taking-
yeah. Yeah, when you're adding in like that, you have to do it in the right place.
Yeah, I know. I added when it's my entry was looking really good at first, so I added and it went lower, and then I was in 6 contracts, and then it pulled all the way back up to whatever the high of that last candle was. But then the next candle started turning around, so I added on it again as it started heading back down. So
Artlist.io.
added a little. I think it was worth risking though. Like you're saying, it's pretty bearish, pretty heavy looking. And now we got.
Bearish.
Yeah, go ahead.
Have you looked at gold market this morning?
No, I haven't.
Music licensing.
41.46 is the current price.
Ooh, yeah, nice little bounce. It's looking pretty bullish out of the gate. I took a pretty big loss actually yesterday on gold. So I gave back all my profits again. I'm having some bad habits here forming. I need to stay away from the overnight session. So I went from plus 300 to negative 130 yesterday. So
Good
2
Lord,
days
man.
2 days in a row, I've given back my profits to make red days. There's relatively small red days, but it sucks when the red day's small, but the profits are, and it's in my TPT account, unfortunately.
Oh, that makes it even worse. Those
Yeah.
are funded. Those are funded accounts too, aren't they?
Yes. House to vote on the bill to end shutdown around 7 p.m. Eastern Time Wednesday. Rep. Scalps says. Thanks, Luke. NQ's looking lower, like it wants to go lower here. Apparently.
Yeah, let's see if this government shuts down and everybody's health insurance goes up by like 70%, and I'm imagining that's pretty much what's gonna happen.
Yeah.
Where's Randy today?
He should be on, he's on ASFX.
Oh, that's right. Wednesdays he's always there with
Yeah.
Evan and possibly Tanner and Lawrence.
That's Friday, but yeah.
Oh, that's Friday.
Yeah.
I just can't keep track of Randy's slut schedule.
Right? Every day he's somewhere else.
God.
He never even mentioned that he was going to not be on our stream tomorrow.
I
Or
don't know.
yesterday. Like normally he says,
you know.
I'll be away. So
That
Lance
young
was
man
pretty
is-
upset yesterday about that. Where's Randy?
Lance was yeah. We need to have a talk with Randy. Tell him to stop pissing people off.
Yeah.
Especially Lance.
Yeah, Lance is in ASFX chat there. Actually, Lance is in the Black Shirt Club. Is he?
Shut the fuck up.
When I joined BSC, just close the books. I don't need anyone taking my space. I'm gonna man spread the BSC. Never mind. I just thought he was in BSC because he made that comment, but obviously not.
All right, creepy. I don't want to see any man spreading going on with Lance or anyone else for that matter.
Right. So we'll have to see how this. I'm looking at ES right now. We have a bearish fair value gap at 68.83, which we're kind of climbing back to. So I'm gonna look for a little bit of reaction. We might be getting the continuation of the move lower potentially.
I'm still looking at NQ shorts after we figure out what this pullback is doing here.
Similar idea to what I'm looking at here. Where's we got a fair value gap in there also. This one's a little bit bigger on NQ. Sort of 25,625. Pretty key level there. Now if we get an inversion.
I was looking at 651 and 705.
651 here. That's in also 651 is close to a fair value gap. We'll have to see how this candle plays here on this retracement into this fair value gap here. Currently holding that 625 level. But if we do get a closure above 37,
Music licensing reimagined.
there, that 25 looks like it's holding a bit. I should get my book over to NQ. I'm looking at ES still.
Artlist.io.
I feel like my NQ book map looks weird. Like, I don't know what I did to the color,
Reimagined.
but it's like, it just looks so weird to me. It's like orange.
Because there's less orders there.
Just like when I look at, I guess it's ES that they're looking at though. Never mind. I was gonna say Austin's book looks a little different.
Well, if you look at your where right under where it says upgrade on your book map chart,
Yeah.
I think that's the one to increase the size of your, or no, that's the brightness.
Yeah, that's the
Now go
brightness
up
guy.
above that, and you can change the settings for the actual colors on that. I think you can even do grayscale.
Oh, I see that. Oh yeah, you get some more. You could get yellow in there instead, eh?
Yeah,
And then huh.
Oh, you got balls on. You got the volume balls on yours.
Yeah, a little bit of volume balls. Yeah, they're pretty small, but
I had to take those things off. They don't do anything for me other than add noise that I don't want.
yeah, I think you said you're using candlesticks too, right?
Yeah.
You
just
thought
know
we
the
were trading
candlesticks
crude
on there.
today, Zar.
Reimagined.
Zar's like, I thought you guys were trading crude today.
No, net gas. I'm not trading that gas or crude today.
Crude's a little too slippery for us today. Another one of your catch lines.
One of my stupid sayings. And stop making dad jokes.
Artlist.io.
Or just start making better dad jokes, I think might be
Oh.
Music licensing reimagined.
I just jumped in a short there on the NQ. One contract. Gonna just target the low of this last candle.
Artlist.io.
You get a little bit more move here. Might think about adding to it. Added one there. Let's see if we can't get our TP. Hit it, hit it, hit it, hit it. I'm gonna put my stop down there. It took me out. So quick 25 across all 6 of my Lucid accounts there, just with one micro.
Oh wow. Good deal.
Slow, steady.
That's how you're gonna win this game, is slow and steady. If you're trying to make huge amounts of profits on every trade, you're gonna fail.
Yeah, I'm extra conservative with these guys because I'm trading 6 at once. So it's like, I just don't want to take one of those, big loss days.
Believe me, I understand that feeling real well.
Yeah, no doubt. So actually, there was only $20 winner, but I had I lost $2 actually on my ad there. I got pretty aggressive with the stop, but I guess I was a little too slow. And I had a few bucks in there from yesterday's session. And then glad I'd stopped me out there though, because we're now
it's pulling up.
Yeah.
But that trade was green by 20 bucks, right?
Yes.
So great. Wait
Yeah.
for your next trade.
Good management there, luckily.
Yep. If you take another 20 bucks, you're up 40 for the day.
Yeah.
Across 6 accounts. So
yeah, and these guys are I'm starting to edge these ones pretty close to. I know you like that when we talk about edging it, but edging it close to passing here. I only need 600 in this Lucid account to pass the test. 800 or 740 in that one, and 940 in that one. So getting the top 3 ones, my first 3 ones that I had, pretty close. So let's see if we got 2 minutes left on this candle. If we get a closure above 637, 638, it's looking like we might get a little bounce here. Just trying. Oh yeah, there we go. All right, so looking like we're going to invert this fair value gap.
you think so?
Well, this fair value gap is ends at 635. So depending if we get a closure up there or not. But we're back in it now.
I was going to say, I'm kind of not seeing it. But
1 minute left here.
Still got 2 minutes on this
I'm on the 5.
Music licensing reimagined.
So am I. So now we got 1 minute.
Yeah.
Let me guess, your next fair value gap is somewhere around 705?
660 to 669.
Oh, okay.
And then, yeah, 705 is there's that huge bearish fair value gap from the opening candle there.
So that's just VWAP and the 21 EMA.
Oh, nice.
Music licensing reimagined.
Started doing that, comparing your levels, like the stuff that you're talking about, your level with the ones that I have on there, and a lot of the time they just match up.
Yeah, which is great.
We're not looking at the same, we're not doing the same thing, we don't have the same theory, but a lot of the time those levels just match up. Whether you're using VWAP,
different analysis,
EMAs,
same level.
Wyckoff theory, ICT, whatever the hell you're using, it all seems to come out in the wash.
So we tapped that the bottom of that other fair value gap up there at 2660. Just touched it, the bottom of it. But so far I wouldn't be jumping in a short just yet, because obviously we've been printing green candles here for a few in a row.
Good. 20 minutes of upward movement off that low of day. Low of day is 561.75, 561.50.
Yeah.
Yeah. There's no reason to get short right now.
No.
Artlist.io.
It's looking pretty strong for the moment anyways. Not to say that the bearish trend is over, but could be. Did we get to any key levels? We almost touched the point of control there. So I don't know if that,
Music licensing
point of control was
reimagined.
25.545. So I don't know, maybe that we got kind of like close enough. I mean, we're only 15 points away from touching the midnight or the point of control, and usually, that's Zach Arbucci's 80% setup that he always talks about.
Yep.
So that kind of could be over, right? Because it doesn't always say that you have to get exactly to it, but we could have definitely traded it almost all the way there to it, right? So
Yeah, how often does it get exactly where you're...
yeah.
The only time it ever goes exactly where I want it to is when I put in a stop loss
Yeah.
and it gets exactly to my stop loss and then turns around and goes all the way to where my take profit would have been. It's the only time that ever happens.
Yeah. Retaking the New York there on the 5. And bouncing a little bit. Let's see if we can't break this low a day now. Right on the low a day. So I'm gonna erase this inverted fair value gap because that one's pretty much done. So now we got VWAPs to work with down here. That's about it.
So it did get up into the channel between the New York VWAP and the midnight VWAP. On 2 candles, the first one broke through, made it up 20 points into it, and then just reversed and shot straight back down.
Yeah.
So off the low a day.
Just took the low a day there too.
Yep.
Whew.
Took the low a day VWAP. It didn't take the low a day price.
Yeah.
Wow,
we're looking heavy here.
Yeah, we got initial balance in 15 minutes, so you know what? This is in a range that I don't want to be playing in.
Yeah, I can agree with that. We're just
gonna hang out and wait for a little while because
we have this scary doji candle that we formed at 655 too, which is right exactly where the low of this candle looks like it's gonna end, unless we continue any lower here. But
if I was a pop singer, that's what I would name myself, Doji Candle.
It's a good name. Should get that domain name real quick before you lose the opportunity.
Like I could ever be a pop singer. I'm too old, I'm too ugly, and well, I can't sing, so.
Just turn all your sayings into a song.
Oh, I could have an AI do that for me.
Yeah, you should. That would be actually pretty awesome. That'll be our intro to the stream.
Act like an adult.
Yeah.
Oil slippery, gold is heavy, nat gas is explosive.
Yeah. You can be a bull, you can be a bear, just don't be a pig.
Yeah. I have said that a couple times.
Pigs get led to the slaughter.
Pigs get slaughtered and eaten.
Music licensing reimagined.
So I'll start working on that tonight. We'll have a theme song.
I'm gonna have to come up with some lines and get it in there too, and then I can be part of it.
Please do. You and Randy, Christine, just don't be a pussy.
Yeah. Christine comes in just for one line. Don't be a pussy.
Just Christine's face comes up. Don't be a pussy.
That's the chorus. Christine said, "Don't be a pussy."
That seems about right.
Yeah.
All right, is it gonna take this low a day or what? Come on, Dave, make it do something.
Yeah, I agree though. Down in this area, it's kind of like looking like chop right now. So quite often we'll do this, right? We'll like make a move higher, make a move lower, and then we just go sideways for some extended length of time.
Until it decides which direction it wants to go.
Yeah, chop a bunch of people out. Oh, it's gonna go long, let's go long. Oh, it's gonna go short, let's go short, and then back and forth, and then it's like, oh, now it's time to go. I gotta admit, I had trouble getting out of bed this morning.
Did you?
Yeah, I was like
The hell were you
I
playing
didn't get to
hockey
bed
again
till-
last night?
1 a.m. No, I was at the farm with my mom, and I just ended up getting back here pretty late, and then by the time I set up my charts and set up the stream and everything, then I don't know, just couldn't get to bed on time, unfortunately.
Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined.
So he's Zach Arbucci on Prop Firm Match has Christian Williams on there. He's a pretty active trader also. I've seen some content from him recently, so interesting to see him on there. Have you talked to Zach about getting on Prop Firm Match?
He asked me, I think last week to go on there and trade with him.
So Axe said, "Hey Dave, I'm looking into Lucid. Is Project X or Trade Trading View better with them?" Actually, Trade been having some issues lately too. I don't know if you've known this. Hey Nick. So recently, there's been some delays on the orders going through. But if you do go with Trade you can trade it on Trading View. So I guess it really depends on which, if you really like Trading View then, I would lean towards Trade. And typically, Trade is a little bit, it's kind of like the older guy in the game, like it's been around for a bit longer. It's a little bit more challenging in the fact that, it doesn't automatically add your position to your stop loss, stuff like that. So you have a little bit more management on Trade than Project X, but you do have some safety features you can add in there, like your max daily loss, things like that, if you want to put that in there. But yeah, so overall, I think you're probably advanced enough for you to have no problem with Trade. Which one has a phone app? You can just go to your browser on your phone and access those. Both of them, you can use Project X or Trade off your phone. But I don't think either of them have a specific app.
I have no idea about that.
I'm pretty sure they don't have a specific app for it. So,
well, I have a question for Ak. What are you trading on now? That'll tell us a lot about which one you probably like better. If you're trading on a specific broker that's similar.
Yeah, and that's sort of the downfall. Oh, he's trading FTMO MT5.
Oh, MT5.
Yeah, he trades what are those types of firms? Yeah, the rules on Lucid are awesome, and the fees are good, right? It's like a one-time payment. You don't have to have an activation fee or a monthly subscription or anything, right? And then once you get above your profit, your drawdown target, then you can start doing withdrawals every 8 days, I think it is. So that's kind of the drawback with Lucid, is you do have to trade it for 8 days, and I think you have to have a number of winning days, if I don't recall. But yeah, so that's kind of the hard thing about Lucid, is you have to put in 8 trading days to get your payouts, in between payouts.
Honestly, I think just knowing what Ak has been doing over the past number of months, if you've never traded on a futures account and you've just been doing the CFDs, I think you're gonna be pleasantly surprised, even with the rules that they have on Lucid and Top One and Tradeify.
Artlist.io.
But yeah, the pricing on Lucid is pretty good. Yeah, definitely not an area to be taking trades, hey? Look at what we're doing here. Looking like we wanted to go lower, and then now we're just popped right back up to the low day VWAP.
Just gonna be stuck in this range for a little while, so.
Czar said soft gold popped, had to take it, can't stand MNQ price action now. Yeah, after that initial drop.
Yep.
Let's see gold. Oh, geez. Wow, gold. Whew.
What's gold doing?
Gold ripped. After
Holy
it kind of had a
sh-
couple consolidation candles, and then 41.43 to 41.69 in one 5-minute candle. Or sorry, 15-minute candle.
Music licensing reimagined.
Whew, wow. Yep, gold is strong.
Gold's on a tear. So what? Everything else is coming down now?
Right?
Does work out that way sometimes.
Sometimes.
Mhm.
Artlist.io.
Yeah.
1023. We've taken what, 2 trades so far?
Yep.
Music licensing reimagined.
Well, one thing that nobody can ever say is that you and I don't know how to be patient.
Yeah, for sure. Especially when we see price action like that. It's pretty easy to be patient, actually.
Yeah.
Artlist.io.
Just knowing what you're gonna lose when you hit that that enter button.
Yeah. Axe said caught some of that gold rip. Silver was moving 2% at the time, and gold was 0.3% for the day
Music
at the
licensing
time.
reimagined.
That rip was coming. Oh, gotcha. Nice. Yeah, I had taken it off my chart because I was watching the YM. Should probably start adding gold also to my chart just to have all 4 open because I like to watch them all.
Need SPY to break 682.93.
Artlist.io.
I'm actually interested in YM short. Not a huge one. We have this one bullish fair value gap a little bit below. I'll be trading to that,
Music licensing reimagined.
and we're kind of forming sort of like a flat bottom at 48,423.
So what is that? A bear flag?
It's a bull flag, but
Oh, okay.
yeah, because we pulled up, we went higher, right, and then now we're pulling back. But it might just sort of like sweep those lows towards that fair value gap, and then find the support there and head higher. It's kind of what I'm thinking. So it'd be sort of like inside the flag short to the support level. Luke says, I need the SPY to break that 682.93, or ES to break 68.72, because he's looking at SPY, right? So let me see this, what you're talking about here on the ES. So you're looking for 68.72.75. So you're looking for more to the downside, I'm assuming, right? Because we're like right at that we're like right at the lows in ES right now. ES is actually looking heavier currently almost than. This could be a reversal. Let's see here. Because we got a divergence here between the ES and the NQ currently. So ES is making a lower low and NQ made a higher low.
Music licensing reimagined.
And I think that we are in a discount price. Are we? Maybe we're in a premium. I don't know. I think we're in a discount price, so could be forming a divergence to make us actually pop higher here. It's weird that ES is so heavy. Is YM pulling back right now? A little bit.
Music licensing reimagined.
Yeah, heavier. Yeah. Lower. But sometimes when we get these divergences where like, NQ's making a higher low and ES is making a lower low, that could signal a reversal coming. As per Zach Arbucci's course. So I got through a whole bunch of that course yesterday. I think I'm on episode 12, 13, 14, something like that. So I'm about halfway through his course.
You got a little bit further than I did. So SPY did manage to break down to 682.80 and then bounce right back up.
Yeah. That's what I'm saying. Like we might be getting a reversal here, which would be could turn bullish on us a bit. Like obviously don't guarantee how long it's gonna go, but
are you looking at ES or are you looking at SPY?
Who's that? Luke?
No, are you looking at the ES chart or are you looking at the chart on the SPY?
I'm looking at ES, yeah.
Oh, okay. I'm looking at the SPY chart.
Gotcha. Yeah, Luke's trading. He's trading those options on the SPY, right? So
yeah, that's why I pulled it up.
But it's relatively the same, right? It looks just like the ES chart, doesn't it?
Yep. For the most part.
Okay, IB set, guys. 7:30. I got my little 7:30 alarm. Always goes off right on cue.
Perfecto.
So we can set our IB low at least for now.
All right, initial balance is set. Now is a great time for me to go and get a cup of coffee.
Yeah, because that's kind of our next trade idea, as if it plays out, right?
Yeah, but it may be a minute.
Yeah, we're a little bit above it currently.
Watch, it's just gonna tear ass going downward now.
Yeah. Right as you walk away.
Yeah.
Options are way too expensive on the ES. Gotcha.
All right, I'll be back.
All right, sir. A strike in the money is 1,500. Whoa, yeah. Whew. In the money's expensive right now, hey? Trying a little short here on the YM, guys. Gonna cut this guy quick though if it bounces on me. Oof. Don't like that.
Music licensing reimagined.
Uh-oh. Might be a loss on this YM short here, guys. See if we can't push it a little bit back down to my price. If not, I'm probably going to get stopped out here.
Artlist.io.
This candle goes green. I'll definitely have to get out. I like that idea that we're going to head back down to that fair value gap for the support, but it might not get there. If we can get a little bit into profit here, we'll definitely be dropping our stop.
Licensing reimagined. Artlist.io.
Come on, YM. Do me a favor. Break that low. No favors in trading, right?
Music licensing reimagined.
Come on, a little more. Okay, I'm gonna drop my stop in there. If we get stopped out break even, we're fine with that. I'm actually in on the YM, the big contracts right now. I'm gonna trail pretty aggressive here. Let's see if we can't get a little more out of this. Let's go, boys. Yes, woo! Loving it, loving it. Come on, go, 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 go. Beautiful, $100 trade there across 5 accounts, 6 accounts there. 85 bucks, sorry, not 100. Woo! That was beautiful, guys.
Music licensing reimagined.
Loving that. Loving it. I think I gotta do one of these guys. Give myself a couple of air horns and an applause. I just made 85 bucks on a YM short.
Yeah, I was listening to you do it. I was also just coughing uncontrollably, so didn't want to hit the mic.
Okay, nice.
I was coughing and clapping for you at the same time.
Nice. Yeah. Yeah, that was a pretty beautiful trade. So kind of my idea there, I was looking for that flat bottom to break and then trade towards that fair value gap. And then obviously once we started moving, I was like just trailing aggressively. And that was actually the big YM contract. So,
Oh,
yeah, stepped it up for that one.
doing a standard? Or, I'm sorry, a mini?
Yeah, mini. Wasn't about to add anything to that though, but
Why not?
oh, and look at, we're gonna touch that fair value gap too almost on this next candle. But I'm not complaining, not complaining.
Don't complain.
Happy with 85. Okay, I'm not gonna look at YM anymore. I don't want to get any more danger.
Music
You know, I just feel like
licensing
with the other two
reimagined.
indices being so bearish, it's like we had to get a pullback on YM at some point, right? And we've been making lower highs and some, well, we didn't really have a break your structure, but we have been making short-term lower lows,
Artlist.io.
lower highs and lower lows. Yeah, there we touched that fair value gap. So that whole trade idea would have definitely worked out like I was planned. So that's one thing I noticed that Zach was talking about, and I don't always use these fair value gaps as a target, actually.
Oh, really?
You know? Yeah, because it's like, yeah, usually I just use them as an entry criteria.
Reimagined.
Like when you pull back into it, you enter for a long. But as we know, quite often it just rips right through some of those. I've taken some losses on the stream like that, where I put a order in the middle of the fair value gap and it just goes straight through it, right? So this time I was using it more as a target rather than the support. And we're currently in that 1 hour fair value gap on ES, which I was like, which is also our previous day VWAP level. But I should really not take any more trades in these Lucid accounts. I'm up $106 in all 6 of them.
Yeah, it's time to lock those ones out.
Yeah.
You don't have a on the Lucid accounts? Do you have a daily profit goal that you need to reach? I know some of the prop firms have that.
The Lucid test accounts don't have a consistency rule, so you can pass it in one day. So there's no worries about that. But I do have that one funded one in there, in that same batch, and that one I have it set, I think, to 600. Yeah, so 600 is max on that, just for the 20% consistency, right?
Gotcha.
But I've been trading the evaluation accounts like they're all evaluation accounts, and I just hide that funded account in there. So it's like takes away that pressure of putting money in the that's actually Daniel's. That's Daniel's, the account that I got from Daniel for.
Oh, nice. And you
said, "Let's go, Dave." Czar said, "Nice short." Luke got a new Wu-Tang motto: "The game of trading is like the sword fight. You must think before you move." That's a good one. You got to know the Wu-Tang lyrics though to get that. And look at that. ES found real nice support on that 1 hour fair value gap. Down at 66.80 was almost 50% of that fair value gap, and then look, we're up. Whew, up nicely there. So I'm kind of running out of accounts here. Maybe what I should do is disconnect one of my Lucids and trade it by itself. In worst case scenario, because I hit that max daily loss in my okay, so yesterday I had my stop set on TradingView for my Take Profit Trader account, but it didn't take me out. And then
really?
it gold ripped right through my stop. I don't know why. Maybe I selected the wrong kind of stop order or something. But yeah, it went straight through it, and then it took me out of the trade with the max daily loss. So my stop was there at like about 350, and it ended up closing the trade at 500. So I don't know exactly what happened there, but I wasn't pretty unhappy with that.
Yeah, I would have been as well.
And I was like freaking out, like, what's it doing? Like trying to like click it closed and stuff, and gold was just ripped so fast that it's like by the time I hit the close, it didn't even close it because the max, my max loss setting took me out of the trade.
Oh, it wouldn't even flatten for you then.
Yeah. Yeah, I was like hitting the X and it wasn't selling it. So I don't know what the heck was happening there. Maybe it was my internet or something.
What platform are you using?
Well, it was Tradeovate through TradingView. So, like I linked my Tradeovate to my TradingView, and I can trade that TPT account on TradingView. I was at the computer at my at the farm, so I wasn't at my regular computer, but like, yeah.
Music licensing reimagined.
So I don't really get it. And then I think what did I set my max daily loss here? Risk settings here. Oh, it is at 500. That's why. Yeah. So it hit max daily loss and took me out. So I couldn't even close the trade. So frustrating.
I'm sorry you had to experience that.
Yeah.
I'm glad I didn't.
Nice bounce out of that fair value gap on ES though, hey?
And you see NQ made a new low and then started bouncing up.
Yeah, what does NQ have there?
Music licensing.
I'm gonna look at the 1 hour on that chart. I know we had one. Yeah, because we do have a 1 hour fair value gap there. I mean, there's 17 minutes left on this candle that if we hold it, it would be sort of 25,592 at the low side of the fair value gap. So if we can bounce a bit from there, then that fair value gap's going to hold, and that's kind of the idea behind that. And I've had this really long-term. Oh, it's not a long. Never mind. There's a trend line down there. It just happened to bounce exactly off my trend line too. Weird. Okay, so Axe said, can you guys help me on the math? If the max loss is 1,000 and it has a 35% consistency rule, what range amount should my wins be at? So the 35% consistency rule, as long as it's consistency and not like equity stability, which probably isn't. So you only have to concern about your wins, right? So your losses are going to make your consistency rule go really high, like back up to 100% or whatever. But if it's a 35% consistency rule, then it's 30, 60, 90, about your highest winning day times 3 would be your profit target, roughly. Right? So
yeah.
So you don't have to worry so much about your loss, because the loss is gonna just bring it doesn't really change your target for your profit target. It just means, obviously you lose 1,000, you still got to recover that before you're gonna get, to that point.
Music licensing reimagined.
So what do you think NQ is going to do? Drop for a new low again, or is this going to start bouncing?
We'll have to see. We got 15 minutes on this 1 hour candle, and if we get a closure below 25.9 or 25.593, I could definitely see us heading lower back to the IB low, or sorry, down towards the POC. But if we hold it, then I could definitely see us bouncing. And currently we're sitting right in that fair value gap at 25,600. So accounts with consistency rule, you recommend to have a profit target in place. Yeah, I would say you want to have a maximum daily profit target. And for 35% consistency, if you have a 50K account, it's probably, like 1,050. So, or like right at $1,000, basically profit target. Right? So yeah, because then if you set it to 1,000, then you're going to be, at about $3,000 when you get to that profit target. So depending on which accounts you have, like you might have to still keep trading for a few days to meet the other rules, like maybe 5 trading days or 8 trading days, depending on which accounts, right? So, but those days you just have to have, you could even just do an in and out trade unless it has, a minimum profit target per day, right? So like, I think the take profit traders, do they have those where you have to have a certain amount of $150 days on a 50K account?
I can't remember with the take profit ones. Any account that has a minimum, I don't even pay attention to that at all. I just trade how I'm normally going to trade anyway. And
Yeah.
eventually you'll collect enough days with that minimum, take your payout and have a good day.
Yeah.
But
yeah, you definitely got to read into all the rules and make sure that you're on the right side of stuff. Some of them, you know, you can literally just do one micro and just go buy, sell, and if you lose $1, it's fine, because you just have you have to have a certain amount of trading days. I've seen some streamers do that before. So accounts with consistency rule, you recommend to have a profit. Yes, sorry, I read that earlier. I thought that was a new comment.
what are you doing here?
Yeah. Rereading. I stepped it up on that YM trade, hey, using now we're looking bullish, like we're gonna head towards the highs right now on YM. Whew. I'm not about to risk another mini on that though.
Are you kidding? Right now is when you want to risk a mini on that.
Is it?
No.
Or,
Hell no.
Yeah.
No, absolutely not.
But it is breaking out of that channel a bit. That wedge, it looks like it's starting to try to take it higher. Although we could, you know, it might be. That's the thing about those wedges; they're a little discretionary. So if I actually move it a little bit, we're still inside that wedge. So maybe it's not breaking out just yet. So I wonder, Luke, are you still in that in those options?
Music licensing reimagined.
Because it looks like, you know, starting to look like we're gonna head lower a bit. Anyways, maybe we're gonna close those wicks that we formed on the 15.
See, now it's about time for your YM to make a decision.
Yeah.
You got the last 5-minute candle straddling that 9 EMA. It's been over the 21 consistently. Actually, all day.
Holding up the New York. Yeah. Above the New York, like.
Yeah, I mean, it's a couple 100 points over, no, 150, 170 points over New York.
Maybe I should go get a new TPT account, just an eval. Oh, Zara said, happy gold's breaking out still, but a little disappointed winning on a FOMO trade. Yeah, try to, after you take that win, lock that one out of your memory so you don't try to do it again, right?
Yeah, don't take those FOMO trades.
That's when having a brain like a goldfish is a good thing. You just forget it. Just trade the next trade like you normally would.
I'm sorry, what are we forgetting?
Yeah.
Huh?
Fishbowl?
Huh? What?
Oh, you added 3 more puts, hey Luke? I mean, we're looking like they want to go lower still currently. Obviously, there's never a guarantee, but not financial advice. I mean, you seem to know what you're doing anyways, so.
Yeah, I just signed up for
Music licensing reimagined.
ZAR's signals and AX signals.
Nice. Yeah. I heard
So
that's
those are-
a pretty penny.
oh man, they're charging me a lot.
Artlist.io.
Changing up the banner there. Trading MES and MNQ futures is for entertainment, educational purposes, not financial advice.
Good choice. I'll be right back.
Yeah. Just got to put that disclaimer out there.
Music licensing reimagined.
We're just trying to hang out with everybody, but definitely suggest. There you go, getting a little push lower there on the ES and the NQ right now. This 1 hour fair value gap on ES. It's a 1 hour fair value gap, isn't it? There's a bit of a gap, bit more room. So if we do this, so 60. If we start getting into that fair value gap, 68.57 or 68.60 is a pretty key level, I would say, for support. We got a 1 hour fair value gap right there. Oh, so $800 day for me so far today, guys. It's pretty good. Wishing my TPT account wasn't locked out still, though. Can I turn that off? Can I turn my... and then trade it? Let's see if I can turn it off and still trade it.
Music licensing reimagined.
No. Oh, I didn't save it. Let's see. Oh, it would let me trade it if I want. I don't know if I should, though. We're down 500 on the day. How much drawdown do I have left on this guy now since I really screwed it up? I got $1,000 drawdown there.
Artlist.io.
I wonder if we're going to get more of a pullback here on the YM, guys. ES is pushing down. We're currently sitting on the value area high. Here's my my trading view chart.
Reimagined.
So value area high. Where was our IB set here? 6:30. Let's go to the 30-minute chart. We want 7:30 candle. Set that, right? Sold 6 contracts, in at 98, out at 131, $200. Nice. Beautiful. Love it. So that's IB low right there. Right in the middle of this 1 hour fair value gap. Currently where we sort of bounced last time.
Artlist.io.
You guys like this jazzy little beat we got going on here? It's kind of chill. NQ is bouncing a bit right now. But we're still kind of in that range, guys, where it's like So this guy, was this on the 5? I think this was a 5-minute gap. So we did invert this gap earlier. So I'm going to get rid of this guy here off the chart. And then this guy was a 1 hour, right? I think.
Music licensing reimagined.
Yeah, that was that 1 hour fair value gap. We have 2.5 minutes on this candle. So it looks like we definitely get in this inversion of this 1 hour fair value gap, unless somehow in the next 2 minutes we bounce from 572 up to 638. I mean, I guess it's always possible, but highly unlikely. So Luke says, I'm curious about tomorrow if they reopen the government. I don't like swing trading, but maybe get a small position today, some calls. You think government back open would be a bullish sign?
It should be.
Should be, right?
It should be.
I guess it kind of depends on what kind of data they release, though, when they come back, right? Because we haven't been getting some of those data reports.
Yeah, that will have an effect on it. So one piece of advice for anybody listening: when you discover that you can take your daily loss limit off on an account, just don't do it.
Uh-oh.
Dave.
Yeah.
Dave.
I just shut it off.
I heard what you were saying while I was coughing like a Mormon tubercular choir soprano.
Yeah.
And yeah, you have a set daily loss limit there for a reason, right?
Well, that was yesterday's loss, though.
But it's on today's chart. It's on today's P&L, so it's today.
Yeah, that's true. Well, actually, it's not. It's already logged into my account, and it's on yesterday's. That's why.
Oh, okay.
Yesterday shows minus 131 on the day.
Was it after 6 p.m. New York time?
Yes.
That was today.
Okay, yeah, you're right.
That was today. That was not yesterday. 6 p.m. yesterday for a futures trader.
Logged on my TradeZella, but yes, agreed. I agree.
So,
yes.
TradeZella doesn't matter. That's for back testing and knowing what the hell you're doing on a day-to-day basis.
Yeah.
Week-to-week basis.
Okay,
if you have a daily loss limit,
I'll listen to the adult in the room.
Please. Don't. Dave, you're a good guy. I don't want to see you just blowing up accounts willy-nilly for no good goddamn reason. It's a bad idea. Put your daily loss limit back on your chart, and if you ever decide to do that again, just listen to the little voice in your head going, is this a good idea?
Now it won't let me turn it back on because it says if you take this position, if you do this, you're gonna close your positions, but I'm not in any positions, so
you better make sure everything's flattened. Make sure everything is flattened, and just lock that account out until tomorrow.
I'll just have to set it back up tomorrow. Or I guess I could just put it at 508 because I lost 507 yesterday, and then that shouldn't do anything. So let's do that. 508. Save. There we go. Boom. Locked again.
Sorry, I'm not trying to bust your balls or anything, but yeah, it's not a good idea.
Okay, no, it's sound advice. So maybe I feel like I want to have an account to trade, but I just don't have anything.
So one thing you can do, go to get one of those cheapo accounts from Apex for $19 or whatever. Use code Rebecca or who the hell else has an Apex code? Well, any of them.
You know what?
Pick your favorite trader.
I think in the past, I tried to get Apex accounts and I can't seem to like get through this one form that they have you fill out, and it keeps telling you to check your province, but it doesn't give me Canadian province options, and then it won't let me. Let's see here.
Well, maybe they just don't like the Canadians.
Why isn't this giving me the option here?
Music licensing reimagined.
I wish that that free account that I won was in, but I think Zach usually says it takes about 4 days for them to get. They give so many accounts away; they're like backlogged by 4 days before they get to dealing with accounts. Yeah, to approve them or whatever. So. And still no comments back there. It says, thank you. We'll provide you with an update once we receive the final list of winners. And that was Monday. So maybe Thursday, or might get it sort of by the end of the week or something.
Yeah, who knows?
Did they get rid of those Ignite accounts yet? Yes, they did.
Yeah, they came off Monday night, I think.
Didn't they remove the equity stability score on the
Ignite accounts? They did, yes,
but not the sim funded pros?
Music licensing reimagined.
Don't know. Couldn't tell you.
Okay. All good. I should probably know that, considering I'm an affiliate.
I was gonna say, you have a bunch of accounts with them. You should read your contracts there, buddy.
Yeah, I just don't trade the S2F, the pro
okay.
account. So I traded it before, but that was when it had the equity stability score. So I think they still do, but let's ask AI quick. It'll tell me.
Wow, ES is still sinking.
Austin said that he said in the stream yesterday that the Top One Futures has some sort of big announcement coming out soon. So I'm wondering what it is.
Big announcements for prop firms are always just sales of some sort. Oh, we have a 50% off sale. Load up on these. Follow these ridiculous rules. Blow all your accounts at once, and then buy some more for 50% off.
So Luke said about to tap that low of 681.77 on the SPY, or 68.60 on ES.
Music licensing reimagined.
Yep, flirting with that low. There's that 1 hour fair value gap on that one. Yeah, this is definitely one of those days, hey, where it, it's like the market like blew its load early and now it's just like chilling.
Yeah.
Just going sideways for a bit.
Music licensing reimagined.
Dow dipped into that fair value gap a couple times now, finding support. It's on the 5.
Artlist IO.
Yeah, I just don't want to pong in an hour in a channel for 2 hours. Yeah, that's kind of like, potentially what could happen till we finally get that, sort of late morning reversal, if we get one. What's the ES book saying on the ES here? 68.60. There's a bunch of orders. 193 orders down at 68.60.
68.60, and they're up above at 68.72.50 too.
Yeah. So kind of it could be either way or just stuck in that channel.
Yeah. But that being said, if you look at the volume right now, it is lunchtime in Chicago. So this is about it. We got decreased movement.
Yep. Yeah, unfortunately, with that those types of signals, Luke, it's kind of like it could be bullish or bearish at this point. Nothing's really clear currently.
I remember, but there's a good chance of a reversal as soon as lunch is over. So don't go getting stuck in this channel expecting it to keep going with the trend. If you're green for the day, call it a damn day.
As sound advice. I'm
full of sound advice today.
Yeah, I know. It's that whole adult thing.
Full
Act
of
like
sound.
an adult. You gotta keep running that. That's the other one of those parts of the song, hey?
Yeah.
That'll be the name of the song, actually. Act like an adult.
That'll work. Yeah, if you're a little bit red, don't try and fight to make it back, because a little bit red is a lot better than a lot of red. And if you're green, just call it a good day and get the hell out of here. Go do something fun.
Starting to pull back further into this fair value gap. Heading lower on the ES right now. I'm just uploading my trades here. I do have a practice account we could just play around with to take some trades.
Somebody just broke the law. Oh, broke the low. I need new glasses, apparently. Just broke the law.
Just broke the law.
Just broke the law.
Or you got to clean them at least, right?
Yeah, that would probably help.
I think you did that yesterday too. What was it? You read
something about something that Lance said. I don't even remember.
Lance is pretty dirty, so I don't blame you for having that that thought. Whatever you said there. Oh, YM's looking pretty heavy currently too. Just took out that first 5-minute fair value gap, or just below it, but we got a huge 5-minute fair value gap on the. So what we could do is we could draw a retracement from the low to the high, and we're currently at the 50% retracement of the low to high. So could find some support here right at the very top of the lower bullish fair value gap on the YM. Sort of 48,315.
Music licensing reimagined.
Let's see here. Is this accurate? 2, 3, 4, 4. Yeah. Just uploading my trades here into TradeZella. Number 4.
Music licensing reimagined.
Number 5. Yeah, 8:45 in the TradeZella today so far.
That's great.
Yeah. It was that nice YM trade.
Music licensing.
YM's really doing it for you, huh?
Yeah. Sometimes it's pretty easy to catch the reversal on it, A bit of a move of the reversal anyways.
Artlist.io.
That daily fair value gap on NQ is getting close. Let's take a look back at that guy. Oh yeah, it is, hey? Ooh.
Music licensing reimagined.
Back to the daily here. Yeah, we're like almost on the top of that fair value gap now, hey Nick? That Daniel called out earlier. 25,479 is the very top of that fair value gap. But we're definitely, and that's the low of yesterday's candle also. So there's looking like we could definitely get to the yesterday's low. 25,479 or 480-ish level. So now that we held this 50% retracement on YM, could be looking like we're going to pop out of the top of this channel. If we continue this bounce here.
Well, look at what gold has been doing all day, too.
Gold going higher? Oh, jeez. Yeah, a non-stop runner. We're probably going to head to the highs over the next couple days again, potentially.
Highs are what, 4,400?
Yeah, something like that. Yep, 4,400 on the button almost. 43.98.50. 40.4. What a bullish pop though, eh? Nice breakout. That's one thing about gold is when it breaks out, it really wants to rip higher.
Yeah.
I have a Lucid account. It has me download RTrader Pro.
Hell was
That's weird.
RTrader Pro.
No, I did. Did you? Oh, you got. Did you pick the Rhythmic account style?
Ooh.
Because I think you can, if you pick the Rhythmic account trial or account type, then you would be. Yeah, that's what RTrader Pro is. I'll ask AI real quick about that.
Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined.
All right, Dave.
Wrapping it up.
Yeah, there's absolutely no reason for me to sit here and just stare at the screen. Not taking any more trades today.
Gotcha.
I had 2 small trades, made a little bit of green for the day across a bunch of accounts. So
Nice. Yeah.
Artlist
I got nothing left in me.
Fair enough. Thanks for hanging out.
Thank you, and you lock out those accounts with your daily loss limit.
Yeah, I already did.
If you need me to talk you off a cliff, just send me a message.
It sounds good.
All right, I'll talk to you later. Have a good one.
Hey, yeah. See ya.
Hey there.
That was Siri or my AI or ChatGPT. I accidentally hit the voice thing. I said, "Hey there,"
All right.
because I was asking about our trader pro.
Oh, gotcha. Never used a Rhythmic account.
Yeah, it's definitely a Rhythmic account there, Luke. So when you buy the account, you have to pick either Rhythmic or you got to pick the Project X feed. So if you pick the Rhythmic, you might. Let me see here. I'll ask it to you. You might be able to use Tradeovate.
Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined.
Yeah, I think what happened is you picked the Rhythmic account. So if you pick the Rhythmic account, you're going to have to use our Trader Pro, I guess. I've never used that before. If you haven't traded the account at all, possibly the admin or the support can help change it, but they might not be able to, and then you might have to wait for, like, you might have to use that our Trader Pro until you get to a payout, or possibly when you pass the account, then you could switch it over. But again, it's best to just talk to the support and see if they can just switch it right away. So that sucks.
Artlist.io.
I've never used Rhythmic, so if you just go to their website, there's a little, like, you can talk to somebody right away through their little chat like bubble thing on the bottom corner. Where do we got it here? Yeah, see, like on the bottom corner here, you can do chat with us. That'll get you access like right away. It'll start with the AI person and then just say, I really need to speak to a support member. And then it'll like direct you to get through to them. You'll have to tell it your account name and number. It'll ask you that. And then, their support's there right away. Like, they're really fast with support. So that would be my recommendation, is to go in there and talk to them, and hopefully. So you want to use, I would just use like the Project X feed. So when you sign up, it has a couple options, and you just don't want to, like, I don't know Rhythmic. I know people do trade Rhythmic with Rhythmic, but you don't want the Rhythmic. You want the other options. So either Tradeovate or Project X platforms, which are, you know, the other, like there would have been a couple tabs where you have to like select which one you want to use. So either Project X or Tradeovate are the platforms that I use that I would recommend. Just because I don't know Rhythmic. So sorry about that. Hopefully they'll figure that out for you. That's a pain in the butt. But hopefully, since you haven't traded it, they'll let you swap it. But I don't know. There's no guarantee. Just
Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined.
U.S. Treasury Secretary Bessent, daily cash trading of treasuries is around 1 trillion. Demand for treasury strong as ever. U.S. Treasury Secretary, stable coins will grow tenfold by 2030 to 300 billion. Fitch rating, the U.S. house economy cools further with high costs and weaker demands. And yeah, that's another one of the same. Lots of little Fed comments today, guys. Still just sitting flat here, guys. Just not getting a whole lot of movement on these indices.
Music licensing reimagined.
Time we got 8:30, eh? We'll hang out for a little bit longer here, but I'm gonna try to not take any more trades. I had a pretty decent morning so far, so not really looking to give anything back. Could play around on my practice account here. Go in with some like heavy size, something.
Artlist.io.
try it out. See if we see anything fun to play with here.
Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io.
Looks like NQ is starting to go higher. MNQ
Music
popping a bit.
licensing reimagined.
Found some support. We could have this inverted fair value gap as a target, maybe. Not financial advice. I might, if I do take any trades here, guys, it's just going to be in my practice account. So I'm not taking serious trades. Try not to follow me if I do take something.
Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined.
Yeah, I just, like I said, I'm just gonna play around in this practice account. So don't follow any of these trades if I do take anything. I'm actually gonna try along here just for fun. Put our stop below this candle. I'm gonna add a little bit to this here. There we go, guys. Let's see if we can't get a nice little W here out of this little pop for fun. Oh, winter's here, hey? Trying to get to full size here, guys. Currently in 90 contracts. Are we gonna take me out here? There we go. Look at that, 1,800 on that fun trade that I just took there with 90 mini micros long. Oh, it's so easy to trade when there's no real money on the line, hey? Like, what the heck? It was a nice long.
Music licensing reimagined.
You got in long, three calls, nice. We do have the New York VWAP. What is this? This is on the 15-minute. Where is it on the 5-minute? Yeah, we're just taking the New York VWAP right now. So we do have you know, some roadblocks above.
Artlist.io.
Yeah, the VWAPs. Yeah, same thing. Similar to what we have here on the VWAP. I'm looking at my trading view chart, but we're kind of like had a little bit slight rejection there off the New York VWAP. Doesn't mean that this trade is over, but or gonna reject,
Music
but
licensing
might just
reimagined.
take a little bit to get through here. You know, one of those key levels. Then we have the previous day VWAP sort of at 25,620 level, so right up around here. And then we have that inverted fair value gap up there, which could kind of be a target for a sell location.
Artlist.io.
Man, I wish I had the balls to go that heavy on a trade with my live accounts or like sim funded account. It'd be nice to lock in 1,800 on one of those trades.
Music licensing reimagined.
Yeah, sorry, I'm on NQ here. MES. Sorry, I was spouting out numbers on the wrong indice for you. 68 ES VWAP. Yeah, mine shows it on the futures a little bit different. 68.7350, but
Artlist.io.
gonna fill my need to trade with trading on this practice account. Kind of liking the long still here. Gonna try a little long here on this one also. We'll put our stop at the previous candle, put our target sort of at the top of this candle, front run it a bit, 4 points, 3.5 points.
Artlist.io.
Yay, that MNQ short was nice. You just took a short on that MNQ there? Yeah, dude, like right off the New York. I'm gonna add to it here if I can. Added to that trade there.
Reimagined.
Really need to get through this 21 EMA. Gonna try to add here. We can. You can take it right there. So what do we make there on that fake trade?
Artlist.io.
200, 300, 350-ish, something. Why is it so easy to make big wins when it's a practice account? What the heck? You know, your heart doesn't race, nothing happens. It's just like, oh, let's just go along and do. Got a duck race, guys. Oh, I can't even win top 1 futures though. They're doing top 1 futures right now. Because I already won that one, so hopefully I don't win. Hey, check on Ralph here. He's been making a little noise.
Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined.
See if my name's on the list here. Hopefully I don't win because I can't even win anyways.
Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined.
Oh, voice news just disconnected for some reason. What's going on here?
Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io.
How are we looking here? We got this 5-minute fair value gap on the NQ.
Reimagined.
Let's see if this if we get an inversion here, we can definitely head back to the lows.
Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io.
One minute 40 seconds left on this candle, guys. So if we can get a closure below
Music licensing reimagined.
below 25,550, we might see us heading back to the low of the day. EMEA FX.
Artlist.io.
Yeah. Thanks for hanging out, everybody. Appreciate you guys. We got 11 in Randy's X channel, 11 in Nick's X channel, 2 in my X channel, 2 in Nick's
Music
YouTube, 4
licensing reimagined.
in Randy's YouTube, and 2 in my YouTube. You guys are what makes this all worthwhile, like hanging out with you guys, enjoying the trades. Hopefully everybody's green today. We had some fun playing with the test account there. Might be getting that inversion on that fair value gap here. We got 27 seconds left on this 5-minute candle. So if we can get a closure down here, 48-ish, 48, 49, could definitely see us pushing lower again here. So looking like we might get that fair value gap inversion right now. So typically how I would do this, and we could try this on my test account, is so we did get the closure there. So what you do is you go about 50% of the way up here. Sorry. And let's put a limit sell. Let's do like 15 right there. So we're in right there. We're going to put our stop at the top there. Let's see if this fair value gap holds. Might not, but it's looking like it won't, possibly. I'm gonna actually add to it right there. Hopefully this holds. If it doesn't, it doesn't. It's just in a test account, so for fun, guys, don't follow this trade. Just trying to show you how we would typically use these fair value gaps to to enter and to use as a trade. Not financial advice. Seems like the fair value gap might be holding right now, the inverted fair value gap. Let's see. We don't really need to shoot for 23 points. I think 20 is more than enough. See if they're gonna push this lower here. So we can put our stop to the bottom of the fair value gap now. So minimum, we're gonna get 9.5 points, and hopefully it's gonna rip down to our TP there.
Artlist.io.
Looking like we might get bounced to stop out, but let's see here. Look at that. So that's how you use an inverted fair value gap for a short trade. Locked in another $1,000 there, guys. It's crazy. It's crazy. So we're putting tons of money into our practice account right now. We're up 3,200 using big size and on these fair value gaps, just trading with the direction of the trend. And looking like we might be heading towards the lows now. So that was just a good example of how to trade the those inverted fair value gaps, right? So because we've been in a bearish trend, you definitely want to trade with the trend direction. So that's why I wouldn't really be looking at this one for a long. We've been coming down, we bounced up, found resistance at the New York VWAP. We're rolled over, right? Closure below the bottom, slightly below the bottom of this fair value gap. Look at that, kept going. Like, so just the power of those fair value gaps, if you're in the right direction, are just so amazing, right? So look at that, we're heading straight for the lows there. And to think I was like, oh, 20 points, I better lock it in at 20 points. But look at that, that was from 60 down to 500. So 60-point drop right there, guys.
Music licensing reimagined.
60-point drop. Whew. Having fun playing around with this practice account. I'm almost back to break even. I took a bunch of losses over a bunch of days where I was playing around with it, and now we're almost back up to our initial balance of 100,000. Kind of feel like taking a short here just for some continuation. We'll go in there with 15 contracts. Looking pretty heavy, like it wants to continue. Bring our stop there into break even. It does bounce, it might stop us out, but that's all good. Okay, we got stopped out there. We made 40 bucks on that little stop there. So anytime I'm taking a breakout trade, I'll definitely be more aggressive as to put my stop into profit. Just scratching that itch right now. Feel like trading. So doing it in this practice account for fun. But yeah, anytime I'm taking a breakout, sort of low a day or high a day or some sort of channel breakout, I'm usually pretty aggressive to put my stop in there, because as you can see, it can bounce pretty quick just like that, right? So we went from 89 up to 08, so 20 point bounce there off that bottom. We did form a new bearish fair value gap here. Now this is contingent on the next candle as to where it closes. So if this bounces up here, up here, up here, then this gap gets smaller. As you know, like to form fair value gaps, you got to use the 3 candles. So the one before, the one with the expansion, and then the third one, if it retraces, that'll like shrink or give you the size of the fair value gap. So as you can see, it's getting a little bit smaller there with this bounce.
Music licensing reimagined.
Really big bounce there. I mean, expecting that after that kind of a pullback, right? 88 up to 65. So 65, 70, 80, 85 points, 80, 90 point drop right there.
Artlist.io.
Getting some fun trades in here. Just don't want to give back the profits. I wish I had the gonads to go in this kind of size on my funded accounts, but maybe one day I'm just going to chip away, get them bigger. If I can have a nice buffer in there, then I can, start putting on some more size. But until then, we'll be slow and steady, just trying to grind our way. Yikes, they still at? Waiting for a sign to get stopped out. Yeah, you're still in that short, eh? Off of that New York. Kind of getting rid of this whole fair value gap now on this bounce.
Music licensing reimagined.
And there we go. So there's no fair value gap here because that candle closed it all the way back up. What a bounce, guys. Holy smokes. Not to say that this heading lower is finished. I mean, this is the kind of stuff that the market likes to do to grab that liquidity of people who are, trying to take a short down here. And that, again, that's why when I did that little trade on the practice account, you got to be really aggressive with those breakouts, protect your position here. See, heading lower here, heading lower.
Music licensing reimagined.
Oh, what time do we got here, guys? We'll probably wrap up the stream here at 9. Like I said, I'm pretty green on the day, so I don't really want to be giving anything back. We got 200 in our top one futures 50K, and we got 106 across all 6 of our Lucid accounts. So might as well show you guys my calendar right now, since we're kind of not doing much. Shoot, get back here. There we go. So the calendar is not too bad. Unfortunately, I had green days here, and I ended up giving them back. But still, keeping the losses small, so that's kind of good. We're up 3.6K on the month so far. Up about 807 on the week. So not a bad, horrible week or anything. Keeping the losses pretty small, anyways. Knowing when to not take any more trades if you do give it back. So 81% win rate today, not bad, not bad. Yeah, hopefully we can continue this month. Keep packing in those green days, like the band.
Music licensing reimagined.
Top of the hour in about 5 minutes. They have the EIA some sort of report. EIA report at 9. Pretty choppy down here, unless you're in a trade like Czar's up here, probably at the VWAP. No reason to be taking any trades down here at the moment, in my opinion. Oh, I'm pretty tired, guys. Oh, sorry for always yawning on the stream. Try not to pass you guys the yawns.
Artlist.io.
Maybe I should start drinking some energy drinks in the morning. I do have a little bit of work to take care of today. I got some real estate stuff going on, dealing with that commercial pickleball property.
Music licensing reimagined.
And what is today? Today's Wednesday. Anything else on the calendar? I keep getting this freaking spam thing in my calendar. Final warning: all your photos could be deleted. It's like I don't know how it keeps getting uploaded to my calendar. I keep having to delete it every day or every other day. It just keeps putting it on there, so it's like pretty annoying. Yeah, nothing else on the calendar today, just a little bit of real estate work to take care of.
Music licensing reimagined.
Let's see what happens here with this fair value gap. It worked once. I wouldn't be trying to take it again for a short here. But if we could, if we end up getting a closure above it, that would definitely be a decent sign of a long. because we'd basically be printing another bullish fair value gap over top of it, depending on what the next candle does. But currently rejecting out of that zone again, so it might work again. Oh, you added 3 more calls, eh? Nice. So bringing your average price down a bit. Hopefully we get a bounce here for you. Continued bounce.
Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined. 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 Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined. Artlist.io. Music licensing reimagined.
Calling it a day. Today was fun day. Managed to get a gold runner. See you tomorrow. All right, Czar. Sounds good. Yeah, hopefully we'll have Randy and possibly Christine tomorrow. It seems like Christine doesn't want to trade with me and Nick. But when Randy comes on, she comes on. So yeah. Yeah, it was a fun day. I had fun. Caught some nice trades. Had fun playing around with the practice account. And yeah, I'm pretty much thinking about wrapping it up here too.
Music
pretty quick.
Licensing reimagined.
I know we said 9 a.m. and then I got distracted. I was chatting with my accountability partner on
Artlist.io.
accountability partner on Discord there. He was really close to his payout, and then we talked about it. He sized down a bit, and then unfortunately took a few losses lost days in a row here, so he kind of set himself back on the payout. And this is a challenge, right? For that psychological side is when you get really close to those payouts, you're just like, oh, just one more win, 2 more days of wins, and you could lock in that payout, and then you take a loss, and then the next day you trade. Not saying this is what he did, but I'm just saying, just in general, is you try to like make that day back, right? And when you try to make the day back, it never typically ends well, right? You literally just got to trade the trade, take those base hits, and keep locking them in. When it's green, lock it up, right? I've been guilty of this week also, ending the morning session green, and then coming back in the afternoon or midday or after hours and giving back those profits. So I've been guilty of it also here for a couple days. So gonna have to try to not. I won't be doing that today. I won't be taking any trades tonight, I don't think. Don't really want to. Seems like the New York session has been a little bit easier for me to trade the last few days, and typically I've been making some nice wins on the overnight sessions, but it seems like that's kind of not working for me now. So I'm definitely going to be considering switching it up a bit. So we rejected off that inverted fair value gap there again, guys. 6 seconds here. Let's see what happens on this next candle. We could try to play another short here again on the on this practice account here. I'm gonna try this short here. We'll put our stop in this fair value gap. Looking for a quick 20 points here. We'll see though, if we can't break the low of this candle here, it could be a problem. Let's look for 15 points actually. This is just a practice account. Don't follow this trade, guys. Just seeing what I'm seeing here with this rejection. I feel like there's a chance we're gonna head lower, but obviously there's no guarantee in trading. And with the current price action, let's see if we can start breaking that low. We might think about adding to this little short, but currently not making the progress that we were hoping for right away. Let's try and add up here. Again, like I said, this is a practice account, so do not follow this trade here. Starting to turn green on us here. This could be a loser if we take this 9 EMA any higher, much higher than that.
Music licensing reimagined.
Give it a little bit of time here to tell us what it wants to do, but probably need to cut this pretty quick. If we get much more of a bounce here, let's see what happens when we get to this fair value gap. You know what? It is a practice account, so let's just put our stop up here. We're risking 42 points. We're a little heavy. We'll try to add here in this fair value gap. Let's hope it's been holding. So might not work out in the end, but hey, like I said, it's a practice account. Let's see if this fair value gap's still gonna hold.
Music licensing reimagined.
So we're in pretty heavy on this practice account trade here. Currently down around $1,000. Let's see if we can't get them to push us lower here. We can bring our TP up a little bit here. If we can get back into profit, because I'm not really liking this price action, I would definitely lock this in pretty early into profit if we can, somewhat. So we found support there at the 9. So not looking that promising at the moment. The buyers seem to be holding this 9 EMA right now.
licensing reimagined.
Looking pretty strong. So we're almost in our full position of near 90 contracts, like we did that one long. But this one's kind of going against us here. So again, like I said, don't be following this trade. This is this practice account here. I'm gonna add one more here into this fair value gap, and that's kind of the end of the line here. So either we're gonna get a pullback here, or we're gonna get out. Got 1 minute left on this candle, looking pretty bullish at the moment. Looking like it might be a loser. Could give back all our fun trading account money here on the day. And looking like we might be in a bad situation here in this trade. $28 seconds left here.
Artlist.io.
Hopefully they at least close it below this fair value gap, and then they might end up turning it down, turning it around here, heading lower in the start of the next candle.
Music licensing reimagined.
But looking pretty bullish actually. So if we end up getting stopped out here, guys, it's going to be we're going to turn this fun account into a losing account now. Losing trade.
Artlist.io.
In full size here, looking like we're going to get stopped out, guys. Oh no, yeah. So we just gave back all that green on this practice account. That's too bad. Oh well. I guess that's the negative side of sizing in heavy. Might still pull back, but yeah, this is good for your longs for sure. Let's see what's MES doing here. Nice, right back to the view op, hey? Should be going pretty close to in the money soon for you, if it isn't already.
Artlist.io.
Let me guess, NQ is now pulling back. Yeah, so we got stopped out there on that, and then we're almost back to our entry price here.
Music licensing reimagined.
Let's try a little long now for fun. Oh shoot, guys, I'm in the wrong account. Oh, I screwed that up real bad.
Artlist.io.
I thought I was still in my... Oh my god. I can't believe I just did that. I was in the wrong account there, guys. And yeah, I just hit max loss on that. Holy, that was horrible. Well, I just ruined my day. What a dumb move that was. Holy crap. Can't believe I just did that. I thought I switched back to my practice account there. Oh my god. Well, I would say it's time for me to lock this up for sure. I can't believe I just did that. Can you believe that? I can't believe I just did that, guys. Hit max loss in that 50K account. Holy crap, guys. What did I do there? Oh my god, that's horrible. How did I just do that, guys? That's so disgusting.
Music licensing
Okay, well, hey,
reimagined.
I'm gonna wrap it up there, obviously. Holy smokes, man. I'm so upset with that now. I can't believe I did that. What a bad mistake that was. Here I am trying to play around with the practice account and I was in my live account. What the hell? Pretty disgusting, actually. I won't be playing around with these accounts anymore, for sure. After that, learn that lesson real fast.
Artlist.io.
Can't believe I just did that. Wow, guys. I can't believe I just did that. That's so horrible. Anyways, yeah, I'm gonna go sulk and cry for a little bit here after I just totally screwed that up real bad. I don't know what the hell I was doing there. What a bad mistake to make there, unfortunately. Okay, well, hey, I'm gonna wrap it up there. Good luck, guys. Don't make any stupid ass mistakes like I just did there. Holy crap. Anyways, ending the stream there. Have a good one. Peace out.
Artlist.io.